Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Gosling's Rums of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. And joining me now is Troy Perry, the PGA professional and Director of Operations at the Preserve. Thanks for joining me, Troy.
Thanks for having me, Grace.
The Benrus Open at the Preserve is a one-of-a-kind golf event. What makes it so different?
Well, Grace, there's a lot of facets to this event that make it a very different event. First and foremost, I would say that it is a true Open. Typically, when we see an Open, it's for the better players, a 4.0 index or lower. This particular event, we decided to open up to all golfers. Why not get any kind of golfer that wants to participate in this event, from the 20 handicapper to the person that has no handicap to a professional.
What's the idea behind the $20 million in cash and prizes available?
Well, that gets broken down into several categories. So I would take two separate groups, professionals and amateurs. For the professionals, they're playing for a one-day purse of $100,000 guaranteed, with $25,000 going to the winner. For the amateurs, they have two segments to really look at, the qualifiers and the finals on June 18th. So for the qualifiers, for every single par 3, we have hole-in-one prizes, each one worth $10,000. If you add all those up, plus the hole-in-one prizes in the finals, which are all worth $1 million, you come up with more than $20 million in cash and prizes.
If an amateur golfer wins, would they lose their amateur status?
Well, Grace, they used to lose their amateur status many years ago. There was a change in roughly 2008 with the USGA. So now if an amateur gets a hole-in-one, it's just considered a quote-unquote lucky shot, and they no longer lose their amateur status.
Give us an idea of the qualifying and the tournament proper.
We have the qualifying on 5 different dates. They start on May 18th. It's May 18, 20, 26, 28, and 31. So they're going to have both amateurs and professionals in the field. We fully expect in the qualifiers there to be probably a 2/3 ratio amateurs to professionals. And in the finals, we probably suspect it's going to be a little bit more 2/3 professionals and 1/3 amateurs. But again, in the qualifiers, the amateurs have a chance to play for all that cash for the hole-in-one prizes. And same thing in the finals. And then the professionals have the chance on June 18th to play for the $100,000 in cash. And they have up to May 10th to sign up.
Troy, this is an 18-hole par 3 golf course. That in itself makes it a little bit different. Can you describe it for somebody playing it?
Sure, I think this par 3 golf course does a great job of utilizing all the natural topography of the land out there. You'll see a lot of elevation changes, some undulating greens out there. It has wonderful bunkering around the greens. You can play it as a 9-hole par 34 golf course. So you can play it with par 4s, par 5s, and par 3s. Or you can play it as the traditional par 3 golf course.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks for the time, Grace.